It is mid-year, which of course means I've got a mid-year planner update for you today. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tina. Thanks so much for joining me in today's video. I have a stack here of coil and I have a stack here of disc bound planners. And yeah, I like to use both. So excited to share these planners with you and how I plan to use these for the remainder of the year. All right, I'm starting with my disc bound planners. My disc bound planners are both from Jane's Agenda. They are half letter size, and I receive the Jane's Agenda Deluxe subscription box every month. So every month I get sent a different aesthetic, and I kind of like flip-flop, figure out which planner I want to go ahead and update with the new look for the month. So these will change throughout the year, but the contents that I have inside of them, those are set up. Just really, I get a new outfit for my planners once a month, and I love it. It's so much fun. And if you are curious about her subscription boxes and how I switch out my planners, I do have playlists for them, and I will go ahead and attach those here. So if you are interested, you can go back and catch some of the previous subscription boxes and how I have set those up. All right, let's talk about this one first. It is so beautiful. It's super colorful. She has different size discs available, and on this planner I do have the 2-inch discs, and this is a chunky girl. You could see how much is on this planner. Super full, and I love it. Now, I use this planner for reference. All right, now if this is the first time you are seeing a disc bound system, everything gets put onto these discs, and the beauty of discs is that you can remove the items whenever you want and move them around wherever you want, and then you just pop them right back in. So I absolutely love this system for that reason. I just need to have disc bound planners in my life. I really, really love them. My personal preference is when I open up this planner, I like to have like just this pretty picture before I kind of dive into the functionality of the planner itself. So that's what you're seeing up here. I have a page finder in here, seasonal items or what's going on right now. So here you see a summer bucket list. The different tabs that I have in here are for home. There's an inbox in here, and the inbox is where I like to put a lot of my sticky notes. I'm huge with writing things on sticky notes. I know I made a note of that. Where did I put it? It's going to be in here. Personal section has different things in here. These metal top tabs are different, like little categories of things. And then I do have some bottom tabs for reminders, a reading list, and then a seasonal section. So that is everything like in my personal. And then I have a notes section in here, and the notes section is where I house my blank notes and any notes that I've taken that I need to refer to. I know that I can find them in here. Projects section, that's just kind of things that I'm working on. Work, which is obviously work. And then I do have a goals section back here. And then I also have a work budget and expenses section in this section. So this is like a subsection. So this one really stays the way that it is, and it's super functional, and it's my reference planner that I will update with new things as I need to, and of course change out the covers and the dashboards in here whenever I choose. I've actually had this one set up like this for a couple of months because I love the berry color on here. It's so pretty and vibrant, and it's just perfect for this time of year. So we'll see if that stays like that for next month, but for now, that's how it's staying. All right, and then this next one right here, oh, isn't that pretty? I have gold discs on here, and these are 1.5-inch gold discs. Now, Jane does not have this size anymore, unfortunately. She's got 1.25, and then she's got the 2-inch disc. Isn't that cover just gorgeous? It actually has a raised printed texture to it, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I just love the way that it feels, and I love the way that it looks. Now, Jane does offer a master plan workshop, and in that workshop, she helps us get organized, ways to use your planner, set goals, make lists, time management, so many different things. So I am using this planner for that class. So let me open it up for you and give you a little bit of an overview here. I do have it set up for July currently because this is what I will be using. And then I have another beautiful scene here. And this first tab, I don't have it marked, but I keep notes in there. And that's really the only tab that I have in here beside the calendar. So she has these really cool, like frosted monthly tabs. I love them because you get the full year and you could see it in one view. And that is so satisfying to me. And currently, we are going to be moving into July. Let me move this back here. So we're going to come over here and we've got July. And I need to get my worksheets for this month because that is how I use this. So let's go back here a little bit just so you can see. Now, I have been using the printable worksheets just because it's worked out for me, because I've been ordering them late is really what it comes down to. So this is the worksheet or workbook that was for the third month. So the master plan workshop started in April. It didn't start in January. So that's the reason why this says Master Plan 3. Moving into July, it'll say Master Plan 4. And then every month has a different category. And we get like a overview of what we're doing for the month. So last month was goal setting and achievement. And then here's like reading assignments that coordinate with it. And then there's also worksheets in here. She meets every Monday live. Honestly, I haven't filled everything out. Like I have not been like completely on top of this, but I really enjoy attending the live. It kind of keeps me really focused on what I'm doing for my goals. Really would love to devote more time to this. I just haven't been able to do that as of yet, but that's kind of like all part of a work in progress, creating a schedule that's going to work wonderfully for me, being more organized on a daily basis. And I'm really have been enjoying this class. There's a lot of knowledge that she gives us for free. It's insane, really. It's insane the amount of knowledge and information that she shares with us. So I will go ahead and put down Jane's Agenda's YouTube channel. That way you can subscribe to her and get some information, because I'm telling you, it's so much information and you would anybody would benefit from it. So those are my two planners for my disc bound planning system that I will be using moving forward. All right, so the next three planners that I have here, two of them are Erin Condren, and then I have a Makselife. I'm going to talk about Makselife first. Erin Condren, I'm going to talk about her last, simply because those are my primary planners, and I want to give you like full flip throughs of how those are set up. Okay, this is the first year that I got a Makselife. By the way, if you want to see my planner setup for January, I will go ahead and link that video here for you. So if you want to go back and see what I was planning on using for the year and kind of see where I'm at right now, you can definitely go back and do that. But if you just want to see what I'm using moving forward, this is going to be perfect for you. All right, so Makselife is a goal setting planning system. And I did set this planner up, and honestly, I don't remember how much I showed when I did my planner lineup for this year. So I'm just going to kind of flip through it. There's a lot of information in here. It welcomes you here. It tells you how to get started, the steps that you want to take getting started. There is a compass assessment, and you want to take the time to fill all of this out, which I did do all of this. So I was really happy with getting into this planner and setting it up. There's assessment scoring, and I did do all of that. And this again is everything at the beginning of the year. Intentions, setting goals, writing goals, 3 types of goals. So a lot of information in here to help you with your goal setting. And then annual goals, monthly goals, and then weekly actions. And I did read through all of this, and I did not do this page, but I did set the annual goals up. And then there is a vision board section, which I had a lot of fun doing this. I never did a vision board before. And then here we are into January. Now, honestly, I did not know how to use like the monthly in here. I really did not have a need for it. I only need like 2 monthly calendars. One is for my personal, and then the other is for my work, which I will be showing you in these other planners. So I didn't use the monthly, and I did fill out my goals, and I didn't really do the weekly action steps here. And I didn't fill out the weeklies because I didn't know what I was going to do. I had an idea. It just didn't happen. Full disclosure, it just didn't happen. So I was trying to stay on the goals and working on weekly actions. So I did try to work on this, and that really was kind of like January, just setting this up and really like knowing what my goals are for the year, that type of thing. And I did not really do much with this. Like it's been abandoned, really just abandoned. There's might be something in here. Yeah, in February, I wrote out goals. I think I have some stuff here in March. I might have wrote goals again. So with all of that being said, I am going to just reboot. You know, that's all you can do. You can't look back and say, oh my gosh, I didn't do that, and feel bad about yourself. That's like the worst thing that to do, I feel like, with anything. Like it, you know, yes, in hindsight, you can look back at things, but it's easy to do after it's already happened. So move forward, just keep moving forward. And that is what I am doing here. So I going to start fresh here with July. Now, the goals that I set up for the year, I have been actively working on them. I just was not active in my planner and filling things out. But I didn't need the actual flagship planner is really what it came down to. But I wanted it because I liked the way it looked. I thought, well, maybe I could use it in a particular way. Now I know. But of course, I have it here. I'm going to continue using it for my goal setting. And I'm excited to do that because I definitely am feeling in a really good place with like moving towards achieving a lot of the goals that I have had for myself. That's where I'm at with my Makselife, and I wanted to give you an update on it. It's a beautiful planner, and I'm hoping that I'll have more to share with you at the end of the year with this one. All right, let's go ahead and talk about my Erin Condren planners, and these are my main planners. I have my main planner for personal stuff, and then I have my work one. So let's talk about personal first. This one is a 7x9. It's on a rose gold coil. I have the Bold Blooms cover on here. And I'm going to do a flip through of this because I have been doing several videos of setting up both of these planners, but I have not done a final flip through with you. All right, to start off with, I did uncoil and recoil both of these planners. So the flow of these planners is definitely going to be different. If you have a daily duo, you're going to notice some things that are not what you have in your planner. Okay. All right. So to start off with, the vellum is actually the vellum from last year's Daily Duo because I just liked this one better. And I like the way that it looked here with my name page. And then the boxes, I have like main things listed in here that are happening for each month, and they only happen in that particular month. So when I set up a month, I like to reference back to this page, see what's going on for that month, and then that way I can plan accordingly. So this is just a really good reference for things that I need to remember to do, which then makes my life a little bit easier. All right, now we have a 6-month overview, and I did create a key down here with some of these clear, transparent like squares for holidays, family birthdays, important dates, and paydays. All right, now we're turning here, and I have a 2025 calendar in here, and I did not set this up the same way that I did for this one, simply because I will be using a different planner for that particular year. I'm going to still have the daily duo, but I'll have the remaining 6 months. So I didn't find that necessary to do. And here's just an extra notes page. Here's a notes tab along with another notes page, which I haven't quite decided. I'll probably just tear this one out, but I haven't decided yet. So before I do that, I will think about it. This first section is schedules. I created this dashboard page to label this section of schedules. So here I have my waterfall tabs that I created, a schedule, and then I have like ideal day, which I haven't filled that out, morning, evening routine, and then I do have another area here that I could fill out that I haven't yet. All right, here is another blank notes page to use. And then now I'm into my lists section. This is also a waterfall section. This first one that I have here is for my husband and I. It's really just kind of a list for things that we want to be doing for this year. And a reminder, everything else is private in there. But I have a lot of videos that I have already done with setting up different sections in these planners. So if you have any questions about anything, please just drop it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to link the appropriate video for you, and then that way it'll just be much easier for you to go ahead and see that if you want to see like more details on something specifically. But I will try to link as many videos that I think you might like in the description of this one. All right, so I'm in a daily duo, and I am in the canvas layout. Canvas layout is super neutral. It has like nothing in it. I love that because I love to decorate with stickers. It brings me so much joy, and I already have July set up. I absolutely love the way that this turned out. I love the yellow and the green. All of these stickers are from RONGRONG. I like to just decorate the perimeter of the months, and I do not use the sidebar for my monthly layouts, but I do use my monthly layout. I have not filled it out yet because a lot of the things, again, go back to being personal. But I like to use mild liners or some kind of dots, and I just write everything else in black for all of the plans that I have going on. So I really like to keep the calendar pages very clear of decorative stickers. I did do something a little bit different for this month by adding these couple of girls in the calendar, like the main part of the calendar. But you know, it worked out really nicely, and I really like the way that it did work out. So I was happy with the placement here of these. I do have a plan with me of this up, so if you want to see that, I will be sure to link that for you for down below. All right, now I am into my dashboard pages here. So the dashboard for the Daily Duo is on this side now, and the blank notes page is on this side. I like to keep the month theme just running through these pages as well. So I have a section here for lists for the month for myself and my husband. This is just for like this month's highlights. This is a section here for my parents, things I need to make sure I do for this month for them. And then my sister-in-law and my nephew, I have a little box down here. It's just a perfect place for me to write some notes in there and to keep that in my mind. This notes page, I changed it out a little bit. This is something new for me. I am adding in a wellness check-in section here, and we'll see how that works out. Or, in August, it might be something different. We'll see what happens. This one is my bills to pay section that I wrote in here, and I like it. It was super simple and easy to set up. All right, I am moving into the week. Now, I just added this dashboard in here. This is a snap in. I like these because they snap in very easily and snap out very easily. And I kind of like the idea of having a quick reference to turn back to like the week. So in the Daily Duo, we now have like this notes page on this side. I'm not quite sure how I want to use this yet. And then we have a weekly overview. Now for the weekly overview, I have not set this up yet. I'm thinking I'm going to make this like a meal log for myself. Not quite sure yet though. I thought that the dotted areas here would be perfect for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner of what I actually ate, and then maybe, I don't know. So I haven't really quite decided what I wanted to do with that yet, but I definitely will be doing something with it, but I'm leaning towards the logging of my meals because I'm really trying to be conscious of what I'm eating. All right, so let's move on to the dailies here. And I did add in this ruler. This is a ruler from a previous life planner. I really like this material because it pops in and out very easily. The page finders, they are laminated, whereas this is a plastic. So if I'm constantly taking those in and out, they wear like a little bit too easily. So this material I like better for keeping a page. So that is why I decided to use this. Now, unfortunately, these are not available anymore because they did change up the design for the life planners for this year. You still get like a ruler, but it also is a stencil, so it does extend out. It's really cool. I don't have it snapped in anywhere because I have found when I snap in anything, I tend to kind of forget that I snapped it in there and then I forget to use it. So I have a section on my desk where I like to keep all things nice and handy, and then I use them. So that's where that stencil is currently living. But I brought this one in here from previous life planner, and I like that it extends through the bottom. So when I close my planner, I can easily find the day that I'm in, and I could just flip in here, and that's perfect for me. I'm really excited to try this new size. I was previously using an A5 size, which I absolutely loved, but my calendar pages for the month were in my 7x9 life planner because I like to use a 7x9 monthly calendar and my dashboard pages and my notes pages. But the daily, I was using it in a smaller A5. So I had two planners and I wasn't using the weeklies. So I decided I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go into this Daily Duo, change up the size, and have everything in one. So I'm going to see how I like it. I think I'm going to. I'm really, really excited about it. And I really do love that it has this like weekly overview here. I think it's going to be just such a game changer for me, honestly. All right, so for my dailies, I will like to decorate them, but I don't always decorate them. If I don't have time, then it just doesn't get decorated, and that's fine too. That works out perfectly fine. All right, so let me just give you an overview of how I like to use the daily pages. I like to create two sections here for myself. One is a personal and then one is work. I will add some decorative section in here. As you can see, I did the same thing over here. And it seems like there's going to be a lot more room for me to go ahead and write the lists out that I need to. This work section really is just kind of like highlights of what's going on for that day. I do have a separate work planner that I'm going to show you in just a bit. Of course, it has the hourly on this side from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I love having the hourly in my dailies. I need that to help keep me on track. So here's just a few of the days. Have not done anything with the third yet. The fourth I did a little bit differently because it is a holiday. So the hourly section really does not apply the same way it does on like a non-weekend or a non-holiday. But I still have room in here for any lists that I might need to write out and more boxes for just kind of like journaling what I did for the day. The fifth is really going to be pretty much like a holiday as well. Because of the way the fourth fell. So we're gonna be doing some fun things on both of those days. And then Saturday, I just filled in a few things in here. I was just kind of playing with some stickers and some washi that I had received. And then here we are back to a much more colorful decorative spread. And I love it. I just love the way that that turned out. And these are all stickers from Wrong Wrong. And I do have, these are from Erin Condren. These are from Live Love Posh. And these are from Wrong Wrong. All right, I wanted to point out I only have 4 months in this planner. I decided to take out November and December. I'm going to create a separate holiday planner for those 2 months. The reason I did that is because I knew I was going to need more room in this planner because I like stickers. And I know I'm going to decorate every month and not every day, but a lot of the days. And I wanted to make sure that I had room for this planner to grow. So I think by removing those 2 months was a good idea. I think that it's going to give me plenty of room for me to grow in this planner without any type of problem. So I'm pretty excited about it. All right, the last planner that I have here is my work planner, and it is super colorful. I chose to go with the Evolve cover as well as the inserts, and I went with the Sunrise coil. It's so pretty. I love it. Look at that multicolor on there. All right, now this planner is a hybrid. I changed things up in here. I ordered the compact vertical layout, was so excited because it is now in the 7x9 size. All right, let's do a flip through of this and you'll see what I did here. We've got this beautiful vellum here with the Evolve aesthetic on there. We've got my name page, and this is so pretty. I love those double pages there. It just kind of brings me joy. Celebrate the movement of life and all its perfectly imperfect moments. Love that quote. All right, now I did decorate this. This is an 18-month calendar in here, and I have not decided how I'm actually going to be using these pages, but I wanted to add some decoration in there, which I did. Okay, these box pages, I have these set up to write in username and password information for my different affiliate link information and for my different programs that I need. I have to obviously fill it out, but I wanted to show it to you before I filled out all the personal information. Then I have a couple of notes pages here. I decided to move the heritage and awareness and observances up to the front along with the folder because it's so pretty. I love this. Here is a goals page. Now this is something that I just set up. I don't have a separate video for this. I decided I'm going to put my YouTube analytics in here. I started filling out all of the things, but I didn't finish this other part, which I will. I want to keep track of all of the different analytics. And then I do have some more notes pages in here, which I will be setting up for different goals and different things. All right, so here we are in July, and I have nothing filled out, but that is only because I can't share the information with you. So I wanted to show you the bare bones setup, but unfortunately, that's really as far as I can go with this. I am an affiliate for different brands and I have different work projects, things like that. Unfortunately, I can't share that. I know you understand that, but I really enjoy having a colorful layout in my work planner because I don't use stickers in here. Like all of the stickers that you saw up at the front and the pretty and all of that, that's kind of where that's going to end. I might use some stickers throughout the weeks. We'll see what happens, but they're going to be strictly like functional stickers. And all of the pretty in this planner is really just the planner itself. And I need that because I need the color. I need to have something just really pretty to look at when I open up my planner. All right, now I'm going to come over here to the dashboard pages. All I did was just add some titles in here, a couple of habit tracker stickers that I will be figuring out what I put there because this is for the month tracking. I have a section here worked out for myself for the hours that I work, the project that I'm working on. And then this is another section that I have here that I need to title. And now we're into some additional notes pages. I did mention that this is a compact vertical layout, but I also mentioned it's a hybrid because I added some notes in here. I loved using the monthly planner for my work planner. However, I really like the idea of that compact vertical layout. So I went through and I added in notes pages after each month. So that's the big difference that you're going to see in this planner versus any other planner. This is my own configuration, if you will. Okay, so I added in these notes pages. What I like to do here is I will have whatever brand I'm working with. I will write out like the different products that are coming out, the different content that I need to make or will make. That way I have somewhere to jot down all of my notes, create a checklist for myself, and make sure that I go ahead and do all of the things that I need to for whatever it is that is being released. So that's how I use these pages. Some months are busier than others. So sometimes I use 4 notes pages, and then I do have some months with some more notes pages because it's busier month. All right, now we're going to come in here and we're moving into the weekly. So here is the compact vertical layouts. I have another ruler in here to go ahead and keep it as a page finder for myself. It's very, very simple, as you can see. I just wrote in my days off because we've got holiday here. And then I did decide to put in some habit trackers here. And that's kind of it. It is a 12-month planner, but because I added these extra notes pages in here, I wanted to accommodate for the extra pages in here on the coil. So because of that, I did decide to take out a couple of months out of here, and we'll see how it goes. If it works out great, then I know I can add them in. And if it doesn't, then I know that I can make some adjustments. But I am really excited about trying this out. I think it's going to work out really well for me. All right, so here they are, the 5 planners that I will continue to use for the remainder of the year, unless, of course, something changes between now and then, which, of course, as you know, being a planner yourself, things can change at any time. I am an affiliate of Jane's Agenda and Erin Condren, Wrong, Live Love Posh. You will see my affiliate links down below. So if there's something here that you really like and you want to pick up for yourself, greatly appreciate if you use my links and any codes for any discounts. You can find all of that down below in the description of this video. If you want to see any specific setup section, drop a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to send you that link. If you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That really helps me out, tells YouTube you are enjoying my content, and therefore they will share it with others. And drop me a comment down below. write a number in the comments, and that number should be the number of planners that you are going to be using for the remainder of this year. Thank you so much for joining me today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.